What's up, guys? Here is day number 2 of the 30 days of mindfulness challenge. This is just one of the cards. Mindful immersion. They each have a title as far as what exercise they are suggesting to do for that day. And I appreciate you guys being here with me. I definitely will try to do this 30 days consecutively. So I pull a new challenge, a new suggestion for an exercise to do for mindfulness for 30 days. Again, these are not oracle cards or tarot cards. These are mindfulness cards. I think I will purchase a couple more decks. I think that all of these suggestions are very practical and also, beneficial to whomever would be doing them, whether or not you need centering, whether or not you are feeling the stress from this new, existence, this new normal, this new paradigm, this new timeline shift, this new energy that we face as a community, as human beings, as souls within a body on this earth. And I think this is good. We'll go ahead and cut it, see what challenge card we get today, and I'll read it to you. If anybody does do any one of the suggested activities, if you would be so kind to leave a comment and let me know. If it was cheesy, you can be honest here. You can be at any point, you can say whatever you feel. I just don't like any comments that are insulting or whatnot on other people or myself or an agenda. But if you have anything that would be perhaps, beneficial to talk about that is negative, if you thought that an exercise was silly or didn't help you at all, I would love to hear about that. If you had any, experience with this helping you in any way, relieve stress, etc., I would love to hear about that as well. Okay, so today's card are the 30-day mindfulness challenge. It is entitled Mindful Waiting, right? I think that is something that a lot of us, especially me, can relate to. Takes time and practice to, if you are impatient by nature, I am, to develop a practice, a practical, mindful technique about being patient and waiting and knowing, just like the hangman in tarot, knowing that when we wait and we're anxious, it really does us no good, rather than waste precious energy. And when we wait with faith, knowing that when the time comes, we can be rested and make use of our energy in a better sense, it's better. So, all right, guys, let's read this. We will go ahead and put this up here so I can read. Where are my little stands? They're very handy. Dollar Tree stands. Very neat. All right, guys. So here we go. Turn that toward and read it. It says, mindful waiting. Anytime you find yourself waiting today. So anytime at all you find yourself waiting today. When you're in line at the grocery shop, maybe, waiting for someone who's late, perhaps, or waiting for something to load on your computer or phone, let's say, take the time, this opportunity, to practice mindfulness, meditation, gratitude, or prayer. So instead of getting frustrated, right, when we're waiting in the line or, in the drive-through line, or we're waiting behind somebody in the grocery store and they have, an issue or a malfunction with the technical side of it for the computer, anything like that, instead of, which is totally natural for us to go, get frustrated and just kind of sit there with that energy of frustration, kind of looking at it like, wait, right? Instead, try to replace that with mindfulness, meditation, gratitude, or prayer. It says, what if you were to practice being on the lookout for moments of waiting in the day, so that you could actually implement these kind of practices where every time you were waiting and frustrated, you triggered your brain. It's practice. Your brain is habitual. You train it to think of one thing that you're thankful for every time you're waiting. I think the time would go by faster as well. Not to mention it's healthier for your psyche and your energy and our vibration, right? It says, what if you were to practice being on the lookout for moments of waiting in the day, in order to use those moments, instead of grabbing something to fill the space, you recognized that it was an opportunity to be okay with just waiting, right? Alicia Goldstein of mindfulness.org. Today, be happy to wait. Be thankful. That can be something you're grateful for. You are here. You are able to breathe. You are able to experience waiting, right? A lot of those people, even those in the last 2 years from COVID who have passed away, they're not here to wait for times to get smoother. They're not here to wait to see how the new normal pans out, right? So Mindful waiting is your technique today, your suggested exercise. If you want to check this out, I think that it's a really neat kind of synchronicity. Right before the 11:11 portal tomorrow, it says, and website, mindfulness.org. Dr. Alicia Goldstein. So perhaps check out that website. Maybe it'll get you suggestions of exercises that are more, up your alley or that you resonate with. So blessings, love, light, appreciation, guys. Second day, this is day number 2 of the 30-day mindfulness challenge.